Happy Wheels. Yeah, that's the video. I'm sure that you, yes, you, have heard of the game, and I'm almost certain that you've at least played it once since it's openly accessible for free on PC and mobile devices, including both Apple and Android, even though Android took a little bit longer. So I'm sure that there isn't much need for introduction, even though I'm gonna give it to you eventually. Whether you heard it from a Swedish man doing unspeakable things to a bit of rope, listening to an Irishman screaming at the top of his lungs,
Welcome to hell!
or even just hearing its amazing intro song. Oh, we're not gonna do that? Okay. The game has been a part of many people's childhood, whether that be from personally playing the game or watching other people play it while screaming at the ungodly amount of gore that you may see. Like, look how much blood is coming out of that guy. Is there even that much blood in a human's body? Don't answer that. It feels like so long ago that this game popped off on the YouTube sphere and was the top game that you couldn't avoid in the slightest. But now it's a pretty distant memory. Definitely with the death of Adobe Flash. Hi, I'm Name Redacted, but you already knew that. Hopefully. I've decided to come out of hibernation to talk about another video game, cause that's what a gamer does. I be gaming. But instead of a game about walking, jumping, and climbing up walls, this is a game about riding, flying, and dying. Pretty similar in game structure, I'd say. But Happy Wheels has stood the test of time. Though not as many people play it as before, it still has a very loyal fan base that continues to help hold the game up in relevancy. That along with big YouTubers coming back to play it for nostalgia. And that's what brings us here to this exact moment. Seeing these videos pop up in my feed got me thinking, what made this game popular? It's a question that no one asked, and no one has thought about in ever. But Papa Name is here to give you the answers anyway. So sit back, grab some popcorn, like the video, subscribe, text your mom this, and let's figure this out, shall we? Oh, the intro. Ah! You really had to blow up my set to do that? Okay, I guess. So, let's start with the introduction I warned you about. Happy Wheels was a Flash game made by Jim Bonacci in 2010.
Hello there. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Known for its wacky ragdoll physics and immense gore, the game managed to gain a recommendation from the now closed down Game Set Watch blog, and even managed to land a spot on IGN's Best Free Games list in 2011. Pretty good feats for a game that was only a year old at the time. Not only was the physics wacky, the characters you play as were too. Said characters consist of an old man in a wheelchair, a business guy on a Segway, an irresponsible dad, a lady in a motorized shopping cart, a moped couple, a guy on a lawnmower, an explorer guy, a pogo stick man, an irresponsible mom, a guy in a helicopter, and Santa Claus. How festive. These two wacky features not only make for an entertaining and fun game, but also entertaining and fun content, which is why the game blew up on YouTube, being played by the biggest creators of the time: Jacksepticeye, Tobuscus, PewDiePie, Dashie, Corey Kenshin, and many others, with hundreds to even thousands of videos of them playing the game between all of their channels. This small game was something special for YouTube gaming, and something special for games made with Adobe Flash. There's truly nothing like it. Even though the creators of those ripoffs in the Google Play Store would want you to think otherwise. No, Mom! I don't want to play Happy Ride Wheels game! Or is it Wheeling Happy? Now I know what you may be wondering. What levels are they offering if YouTubers are making hundreds of videos on the game? Well, that I can tell you too. I've prepared a demonstration of 8 level archetypes that I could name off the top of my head, and rated them from least interesting to most interesting, based solely off of the most objectively correct criteria. My opinion. So let's start it off with,
Oh, my leg!
bottle runs are exactly what you think it is. Running on bottles. Mainly played with the irresponsible dad character, the player is tasked with the objective to pop a sick wheelie and ride on a line of bottles as you and your bike glitch like crazy until you reach the end. That is literally it. Satisfying? To an extent I guess, but not very interesting. Have you ever wanted to just shatter your face through a pane of glass? Probably not, but now you can with this level archetype. Ride your vehicle full speed into glass and hope you don't get a shard stabbed through your brain. That'd be bad. You wouldn't want this to happen to you, now would you? Don't be crass. Stay away from glass. Eat ass. These levels suck. And there's not much you could do to make it interesting. You just ride straight into glass. Maybe the pane will spin. Awesome! Or you could fall through glass floors. Nice! Give me spinning bottles! No, it sucks. It would be first on the list if bottle runs weren't such a nothing burger.
Oh, God!
Have you ever wanted to? No, not at all. Shut up. Spikefalls suck as well. They're just an easy way to get good ratings on levels while putting in minimal effort. Harsh? Yes. But come on, it's literally just spikes and ooh, pretty colors. Let me tell you, no amount of rainbows and calling me Chuck Norris is gonna make these levels interesting. It's a small challenge that'll be beaten in at most 5 tries, and that's all these levels will be.
Damn it!
This could be interchangeable with Spikefalls, but this is a little more fun. You need to fall down a pit while traversing through different sized jets that go at different speeds. Get caught by a big jet, you're launched into a roof of spikes. Still not that interesting and still easy to make, but I find the sheer randomness of the fall and the different outcomes that could be had to be entertaining. Falling smooth through all the jets before hitting a single big one at the wrong angle and just being shot up is pretty funny to my monkey brain, so it has a small jump above Spikefalls. Have you ever just wanted to throw balls? Finally, something relatable. Ball throws are pretty fun and decently challenging at the same time. There are a wide variety of things that people have done to make the most out of ball throws. Collecting points depending on which hole you throw it to, collecting to a bigger goal, playing tic-tac-toe, adding spike and jet falls along with the initial ball throw, being named both sexy and a god in the same level, or just dying. A lot. What? It's supposed to be a death protection. The possibilities are endless. Except they aren't endless. That's kind of why I have it in this position instead of the first. But at least I'm a sexy, sexy god. Rope swings are pretty fun, and many people have made wild and creative levels to make this archetype way more fun and challenging. Rope swings can be simple, like this level made by Jim Bonacci himself. But don't let this level fool you. There may just be 3 platforms and 2 ropes, but this level is utter torture.
Get ready for the time of
Okay, you're done.
life.
Or levels can be as complex as this mountain swinging level, equipped with secret passageways, cannons, and that's really it, but still really fun. No matter the color, length, or gimmick, you're bound to see something done differently with these levels. At least if you sort by the most played in the level browser. This level type deserves to be in the top 3 with its high amount of variety and its wide range of difficulty. And the soul-crushing feeling that I get when my arms rip off at the end of the level. Oh, what the fuck? Sword throws. The Twitter of Happy Wheels levels. Creating scenarios that don't exist, then getting angry at them, only instead of getting ratioed by someone with common sense, you're throwing sharp objects at them, viciously impaling them, and leaving them to fall into the void below. Or onto equally sharp spiked floors. Classy. The one level archetype that has a shared hatred of Justin Bieber and any of his fans. 'Cause killing children is fun. For legal reasons, that was a joke. To prove this sentiment, here's me saving a child by throwing a sword at a grown adult. 'Cause killing adults is just as fun as killing children. I mean, let's move on. Sword throws are really fun. I don't know what it is about them. They're not very different from level to level, and there's not much you can do to give the archetype more variety, but there's much fun to be had just throwing swords. This was definitely one of my favorite types of levels when I played the game regularly. Just make sure that the swords don't fight back. But there's one level type that trumps them all. One that is great. One that has thrived through the rest. And objectively, the best type of Happy Wheels level. The naked girl glitch. Rate 5 and then restart to see the girl naked? Hot diggity dog, don't mind if I do! Nah, I'm just kidding. It's pogo fights. My all-time favorite Happy Wheels level, the pogo fights. There's so much you can do with these, and they're just so fun. Look, I just got stabbed by Stickman. Isn't that so awesome? The stories that you go through, drop-kicking children, having swords shoved up my ass. These levels are so good. Look, not only did I kill Five Nights at Freddy's, I also got to party with Sonic. This shit is awesome and very much deserving of the first spot in my very objective opinion of Happy Wheels level types. Even though these 8 types of levels are cool, for the most part, and extremely prevalent when you browse through the game, they're not the reason that Happy Wheels is popular. It's the other games. The ones that are different and actually original. Happy Wheels' level editor, other than the crazy amounts of blood and unalivedness, is its most important feature. The level editor made a place for such creative and talented people to come out and make the best damn levels they could possibly make. Creating multiple different settings and animations, levels made for as much gore as possible, and throwing children. Even though I disavow that since killing children is wrong. You heard it here first. These cool and creative levels are the reason why I was able to sit down for hours playing this game on an almost daily basis. It's the reason why YouTubers were able to make hundreds of videos on this game alone while garnering millions of views on a consistent basis. Happy Wheels' creative fan base was the sole reason why it's still alive and in our minds today. They're the reason why Jim is taking the time and working hard to make a sequel game that's still in development. They're the reason why there was a 9-episode miniseries produced by Machinima for it that had Captain Sparkles, Tay Day, and Jerome ASF voice characters for it. How the hell am I just now hearing about this? Who thought this should be made? I need answers! Like it or not, care about it or don't, Happy Wheels was a big cornerstone for Flash games in an era that shouldn't be forgotten for YouTube, even if many probably want to. But I don't know. You're the person that decided to watch this video about it, so that's up to you, I guess. But that's it from me. Happy Wheels was popular for a reason that most things are popular, because of an abundance of creativity and a loyal fan base that makes the game enjoyable. But what do you think? Did I miss anything? Tell me about it in the comments. And if you liked the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Follow my socials and join the Discord server. It's free, with no fees, and it helps out the channel very much. With all those plugs out the way, this is that guy, Name, signing out. You got anything else to say, Jim?
You are my new best friend.
Aw, that's nice and all, but the video's over. Bye!